Dosha Pine, and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see from the title, I'll be talking about my 21st birthday disaster. My birthday disaster. It was definitely one for the books. I would never forget this birthday, and it was such a monumental milestone. It was a milestone birthday. So I wanted to make it, different than a normal, regular, nobody does anything for me birthday. So we're gonna start off by saying that everyone that's mentioned in the video is just a true story. Like, I can't make the story up. So it was my birthday, and I decided that since Summer Walker was having a concert, and that's like my favorite artist, like everybody knows who knows me, that's my best friend. Like, we're on a personal level. We know each other, okay? I just feel like she communicates with me. I communicate with her through her music. So anyway, she was having a concert. The closest concert to where I was at school was in Texas. So I asked some of my friends to come with me to the concert. They liked her too. Like, literally, the day that she dropped her album at midnight, we were all in the car waiting for her to drop this album. Like, we were so excited. So the friends that could go came, or they decided. We all decided that we were going to come. We got the Airbnbs. I decided that I was going to drive my car since it was my trip. And that was smooth sailing. Like, that was actually went smoother than I thought it would. I definitely thought there might be issues with like money or who was gonna drive, but it was actually like, it went better than I thought it was. We get on the road. So we get on the road and we're driving. It was a pretty smooth drive until we got into Texas. And mind you, from where I was we were going to Austin, Texas. It was a 6.5 hour drive. It was a 6.5 hour drive, and I drove the entire way. And it wasn't because nobody wanted to. It was me. I didn't want anybody to drive my car. Like, I was good. It wasn't that long of a drive. I was ready. I really just wanted to get there, and I felt like if I drove, we would get there sooner. So anyway, we get to Texas and we're thrown off like an hour probably, because the GPS, really, it wasn't the GPS. It was like it was a lot of traffic at the time, and I think I was tired from driving, and I made a wrong turn somewhere. I did something wrong, and we were probably like an hour, 30 minutes off of like schedule. So at this time, I'm just tired. I'm ready to get to our Airbnb in Austin. And we finally get off the expressway, which was like gridlocked. It was traffic everywhere. What was it, like a Friday? It was Halloween. So whatever 2019 Halloween was, I think it was a Thursday. I don't remember. But, oh, that's probably why. It was traffic. It was, not happy hour. It was traffic time. What is that called? Anyway, you know what I mean. So we're going, and I'm driving straight, and somebody comes and like swerves into my lane just to go straight. So I'm like shocked at this point because I'm tired. I'm trying to get to the Airbnb, and these people cannot drive. So I just stopped where I'm at, and I'm just like, oh my God. Like, literally, my car almost crashed. My car was about to be a goner. I'm like shocked from that, but I'm continue to drive, and we finally get to the Airbnb after trouble. We couldn't even find the Airbnb at first. I'm still the driver, so this is pretty much my fault at this point. So we get to the Airbnb, and I was definitely confused because the outside did not look like the pictures. But there wasn't pictures of the outside. It was just, you saw the inside of the Airbnb and you wouldn't expect that it looked like that. So we get inside the Airbnb and we're like, this is way better than we expected. Like, it was super nice. It extremely nice, and we were only there for a night. So this is the same day as the Summer Walker concert. So we get there and we're like relaxing, we're all taking showers and we're getting ready, we're putting our stuff away because we're literally there for one night, and then we're getting up in the morning and we're going ATV riding, which was, that's the climax of the story. Anyway, so we go and we decide to take an Uber to the Summer Walker concert because we just don't know how parking is. Nobody's ever been to Austin before. So we get to the concert and I'm just like, oh my God, I get to see my best friend. So we get there, everything like goes without a hitch. We probably waited on her for an extra 30 minutes. I don't know, it wasn't that long though. I wasn't tripping. We met friends. We got there later than I wanted to, so I really wanted to be in the front, but I wound up kind of in the middle. But it was cool. But we were there, we met friends, we were getting along with people, and I'm just ready for the concert to start. The concert starts, she walks out with a coat on in Austin, Texas. So I'm like, it really didn't dawn on me, honestly. I'm just ready to see her. It was like your excitement for Beyonce, but my excitement was for Summer Walker. I was excited, okay? I was excited more for her than being there because it was my birthday. All of these things is just leading up to, I have to tell the full story. Mind you, honestly, y'all, I'm really bad at telling stories. If you know me, I lose my train of thought so easy. It's actually scary that I might have a disease. Anyway, so we leave the concert, and by this time it's like 11 something. It's about to be 12. So we find this, when it's 12, it's my birthday. So, we're not trying to go back to the Airbnb. So we find this like bar, and we get to the bar, and it's Halloween. So, everybody's out in their costumes, and the bar was like very much 25 and up, like very much not our age group. But we didn't know, like we don't know what to do. So did we pay? I think we might have paid to get in, but I honestly did not care. I was just excited that I wasn't at school, celebrating my birthday at school. So we get to the bar, or the club, it was a bar, and they were selling hookah. So we bought a hookah, and we did that for a while. We met some people, took some pictures. We went back to the Airbnb. We had a bottle. So my friend, we had a bottle. So we were drinking off the bottle and like making videos and pictures and stuff. And by that time, I was really tired. I had driven that whole way. I had driven like 7 hours that day. So we had this whole day of driving, losing my friend at the airport, the Summer Walker concert, standing up that whole time in heels because I'm trying to be cute, and going to the bar that was dead, full of old people. So we finally get back to the Airbnb, and we're just tired at this point, and we've been drinking. So we go to sleep, wake up, and it's my birthday.
Yay!
It doesn't feel like my birthday though. It just feels like another day. Like, it didn't feel like nobody made it like exciting. Like, it wasn't like, hey, birthday, that shit. So we get up. I'm more excited that I get to go riding on this ATV. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I've been really kind of came here for, the Summer Walker concert and to ride this ATV. So it was 4 of us and only 3 of us were riding the ATV, which was fine, whatever. And we are driving through like, not mountains, but in Austin, it was very much tumbleweed country. So we're driving, it was probably like an hour, 30, 45 minutes away. We haven't eaten anything. So mind you, we've been out, not even all night, but we've been out, we've been drinking, we're tired, coming from road trips, and we haven't even ate breakfast because we're just thinking, okay, we're gonna go do this ATV riding. We don't want to be late. We have to be there an hour before we're actually supposed to be there. So I don't remember the time frame, but if we were supposed to be there at 11. We had to get there at 10, and the place was an hour away. So that's 9 o'clock in the morning. Now we had to get up and get ready. So we finally get there, and the people, we are literally driving. I really hope I have video of all of this, but we're driving up this road, and I have a small vehicle. So we're driving up this road with bricks and sand and rocks and stuff. So the three of us go in the back, and he's fitting us for helmets, and we're taking pictures still because I'm trying to get all of this stuff just to remember it. So he asks us, do you guys want to pay for insurance? And we're like, no, we don't need insurance. Mistake. So we're like, no, we don't need insurance. But I'm like, what would that entail? Just so I know. So basically he's like, oh,
it's just, if you get in an accident, it's only gonna pay for like, not even half. It's not even gonna pay for half. It's gonna pay for like, if it's $500 a day, it's only gonna pay for like $200.
So either way, their insurance, you have to pay money. Either way, if you get in an accident or not. So my friend, she registered all of us for the ATV riding. So her name was on the registration. So keep that in mind. So anyway, we all get on this one ATV. So it's ATV and it rides 4 people. So 2 in the front, 2 in the back. So it's my birthday. So I'm like, let me get on this first. If anything, honestly, I really was thinking if anything happens, I at least get to ride this thing. And I was really excited. Like this was really something I wanted to do. I'm from Chicago. We don't have that. Like, we don't do that. We ride bicycles. We don't ride dirt bikes. Like, so we get on the ATV and I'm just having the time of my life. We're driving. We see, did we see zebras? That might be a stretch. But we saw horses, little ponies, big horses. Like, we're petting them. We're driving, like, he's taking us, the tour guide is taking us all around the property, which is like, this one man owns this property. It's huge, huge. So we're riding, and it's 3 of us in the ATV. So each one of us is supposed to have a turn. I think we get an hour or something, but the man was like super lenient. He was like, you know, I'm going to make sure all 3 of you get to drive. So I'm whipping it. I'm popping, like, I'm really driving this thing. The tour guide even tells me,
you really rode that great. Have you ever driven this before?
No, I haven't. I'm just a great driver. So anyway, it's my friend's turn. So she gets in the driver's seat, and I just felt uneasy. Great word. I felt uneasy. And she starts driving. So 2 of them are in the front and I'm in the back. But I just feel very, like, not right. It's just not sitting right. Like, I'm not feeling good. I even tell her, like, can you slow down? Slow down. And we're hitting these turns crazy. So we're driving. And she's going very fast. Next thing I know, we flip. We hit this corner and we flip over. It feels like it was a couple times, but I was told it was once. So we're going to go with once. But we flipped and I'm just in shock. But I'm not like scared or anything. I'm just like, I just can't believe this happened. So me and one of my friends was like in disbelief. And then my other friend was kind of like in shock. She just couldn't believe this happened, which is very understandable. But I'm just like, dang, this is wild. I'm thinking honestly that we're gonna just get back on and keep going. I didn't understand the severity of the situation, and when you look at the ATV, it's very damaged. The wheel, you cannot ride it. It's over with. So my friend who was driving is not only driving the vehicle at the time, she has her name on the registration to drive the ATVs. So the man, the tour guide, he's like super calm, which was great. At least he wasn't like, you know, pressuring her. or making sure she had the money or insurance herself. But he was super calm. He was super calm about it. He was just very like,
yeah, it's gonna be at least $5,000, and the owner will probably want you to put at least half of that down right now. So yeah, and
we're just like, what do you mean right now? I'm gonna go and like, oh, I really gotta use the bathroom. I haven't eaten anything. I don't know what's going on, but it just feels like I have to do number 2. So I tell the tour guide, like, is there a bathroom anywhere? He's like, yeah, it's all around you. That went all over my head. I'm like, all around me? I haven't seen no building for 25 miles. My stomach is hurting extremely, extremely bad. It was just a sort of pain that I've never felt before in my life. It wasn't like period cramps. It was just very painful. So at this point, the tour guide goes back and he's going to get his truck because we can't move. He was on ATV himself, but it would have took a long time for him to come back and get 3 different girls. So he leaves, and by the time he comes back, the pain is so excruciating. I cannot stand up correctly. Like, I'm bending over. I get in the back of his truck, and it's so many bumps and lumps, and every lump, like, my stomach is just a sharp pain. I don't know what's going on at this point. I just got in an accident. I've never been in a serious accident before. So I'm like, I have internal bleeding. Like, something is wrong. I have internal bleeding, and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And I'm also like, I don't want to go to the hospital because from what I hear, hospitals cost a lot, okay? I don't have no hospital bill money, okay? I don't got it. So we get in the car, and everybody's like really calm, which is annoying me because I'm in a lot of pain. You're too calm. I just want to get to the hospital. Nobody's moving fast enough. When I tell you, nobody seemed to understand the severity of my pain. It was very annoying, okay? Very, very annoying. So we finally find a hospital. So we get there, and I go to sleep. You know how usually you go to sleep and the pain kind of subsides? And that's exactly what happened. By the time we get to the hospital, I'm not in pain anymore at all. It's kind of sore, but I'm good. Like, nothing, I'm not dying anymore, it feels like. So I still feel like I need to get checked out just to make sure that everything's okay. And I do that. I get in the hospital. This is my first time ever being admitted into the hospital since after I was born. So I'm just like, I don't want to be here. Every time I've been in the hospital, it's been for, not every time. Usually it's been for bad things. So I don't want to be in the hospital. Okay? I'm not trying to be in here. So we get there, and of course they're asking me all these questions, and they want to do a CAT scan. And I'm like, a CAT scan? Is this really necessary? Like, I just didn't think that, like, I just felt like you could press on my stomach and figure out what was wrong, but obviously not. Hold on, I'm thirsty. So, got Krispy Kreme donut. It's so good. So, anyway, I'm in the hospital. They want to do a CAT scan, and I do the CAT scan, and I'm just like, they're like, be super still, which they have to know is impossible if you've never been in this situation before. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Get me out of here. I just want to enjoy my birthday. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is the day of my actual birthday. So I haven't eaten today. I have this long ride to the ATV. We get in an accident. This man is saying that we, or my friend who's driving, owes $5,000 for this wrecked ATV. I have to be in the hospital, and they want to do an ATV. They want to do a CAT scan. So they do the CAT scan, and we have to wait for the results. And I'm just like, you know, how long is this gonna take? I got places to be because we have to check into the Airbnb at cannot remember. This is months ago. But it was a couple, probably like 3 or 4 hours. 4 or 5. I don't know. A good amount of time. And we have to drive to Dallas because we're going from Austin to Dallas, because in Dallas, we just want to be in Dallas, basically. My best friend is with me the whole time, kinda. And my 2 other friends are in the car. What they were doing in the car, I'm not 100% sure. One of my friends, though, she was on the phone with her insurance people and stuff, trying to figure it out because, you know, she's trying to figure out where she's getting this $5,000 from. I'm in the hospital waiting for the results, and I'm just like, I can't believe this is happening on my 21st birthday. But I'm not mad, honestly. I wasn't mad at my friend. Like, she texted me and was like, I'm sorry, I didn't want to ruin your birthday. Something like that. And I'm like, it's fine. Like, I'm not mad at you at all. You didn't do it on purpose. This was supposed to happen. It could not be avoided. I finally get the ATV results back. And the results say that I have a ovarian cyst. The results say that I have an ovarian cyst. So I don't know what that is. What you mean? What do I have on my ovaries? Like what? I called my mom so she can hear this, so I won't have to explain it twice. I'm like, I shed 1 tear, but I'm a G. So I sucked it back in. I'm like, what do you mean? So basically he explains that it's non-detrimental, and it could have burst though. It was growing for like a year and a half a year, and my stomach will be bloated at weird times. And he was like, that's probably why you saw like your stomach increase or it looked bloated, because the cyst is like the size of, what did he say, a fist? I don't remember. It was pretty big though. So that explained why I looked like 3 months pregnant after I ate, and I'm a small person, so it was very obvious. So anyway, I'm trying to pack up. Can we leave? What's up? So he's like, yeah, we're just gonna put this stuff on the CD for you and you can get on your way. Like, bye y'all. Like, we were friends at the end of this. Like, we were probably in there for 2 hours. So we're hungry. I'm kind of honestly irritated that it was only me and my best friend in the hospital. Like, they were in the car the whole time. They don't know what happened. They did text and like make sure I was cool, but is that the same thing as going in and seeing? No, but I'll let you have it. So we get in the car and we're trying to figure out where to eat. And the nice people at the hospital, the urgent care, told us where we should go. And we sit down and eat. And I'm just trying to make light of the situation. Like the whole time from like the hospital to there, I'm just like, dang, I could have almost died. Like, it's my birthday and I literally could have almost died, because the doctor was telling me, you cannot die, first of all. I know this now. Didn't really know this then, that you can't die from a cyst. And I thought that because it could have burst, that, okay, it could have burst and I could have died from that. But now I know I couldn't have. But I'm the type of person that makes light of situations. Like, let's not dwell on it. So I'm just like, you know, I could have died. Like, that's crazy. Me and my friend are making jokes. Like, we're just like, dang, you didn't even get to drive the ATV. We paid that money for kind of nothing, from my experience, and nobody else really got to do it for real. And we get to the restaurant and I asked my friend, what's wrong? Because she's like really quiet. She's not saying anything. And I know her, so I know something is the matter. And she's just like, you're irritating me with joking about the situation. Like, are you upset about it or are you laughing about it? Literally? What? I can do whatever I want to do. Why is this upsetting you so much? Like, I really did not understand. She's barely been talking, didn't come in with me into the hospital. Like, I'm kind of feeling some type of way, and you're irritated on my birthday for what? You didn't even, nothing, you're unscathed from the situation. Like, you should literally have no point. You should not be upset about anything right now. Shouldn't I be upset? We're done. There's kind of tension between us, and you could feel it because we just got in an argument on my birthday. And we get in the car, we go to the gas station. That's like not relevant. And we're headed to Dallas. So we're going from Austin to Dallas. So we get to the Airbnb in Dallas, and we're like, oh my gosh, this is so great. It was a high rise. It was parking, kind of, not really. It was a doorman. Like, we were just really excited to have this night out, the last night, and we had to go back. This is literally a 2-day trip. So this Airbnb I didn't book, my other two friends booked. So I don't know anything about it. Like, they have all the information, and we're asking the doorman, like, how do we get up? What do we do? Like, what's going on? And the instruction says something about the key is in a green box. And we're like, what green box? The doorman is like, oh, we're not allowed to like go into anything. I'm sorry, I can't help you. And the Airbnb lady is not answering the phone. And we still can't figure out the key situation. We probably sat outside the door for 30, 45 minutes to an hour trying to figure out how do we get in this apartment. So finally, one of my friends gets up, and there's like, I hope I have a video. I don't know if I do, but there's a door, and then right next to it, there's like a box with the number of the apartment. And she reaches in there and pulls out keys. So we were sitting there for like an hour for literally no reason. My best friend, her cousin lives in Dallas. So she's like on the phone with him trying to figure out some moves to make for the night. So we finally find something to do. Not really. He's just like, get dressed, meet me at this place at this time. You know, I was trying to get ready, but I was kind of quiet and like kind of over it at this point. So anyway, we finally go out. We finally meet her cousin at this bar. We take an Uber there. And like, we're having a good time. We go to this one bar. We're only there for like 10 minutes. And then we go to another club. The club was popping. It was popping. It was like younger people this time. It was lit. We did not pay to get into none of these places because her cousin like was well known in Dallas. I don't know. He was cool though. He was getting us in, got us free drinks and everything. So we were only at that club for like 20 minutes. No, maybe an hour or so. But we got out there late because we couldn't get into the Airbnb. So that really cut off a lot of time that we could have been out and about doing stuff. That was that. That was not what I expected would happen. So the next day, we're like, we're just gonna make the most of it. Nobody wanted to leave, but one of my friends had to get back. So we had to leave, which was like, honestly, which sounds really bad. I'm like, can you take the bus back? I didn't say it out loud. I'm like, can she take the bus back? Like, I'm trying to enjoy my birthday because I haven't enjoyed it this whole time. Honestly, it was probably the best birthday that I could remember. I didn't really feel special or like it was my day or like y'all came here for me. But it was cool. It was the best one I've ever had because I did a lot of things. Like, you know, so that was my 21st birthday from hell. I hope y'all's is better. Like, at least I get to watch Summer Walker videos on my phone. I got plenty of those. Oh my gosh, I recorded so many. Like, look, I'm just happy to be here. But anyway, Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you watch my last video to see how I got this beautiful background. And y'all can't see, but my room is lit right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.